This Troper occasionally bounces ideas off or asks for advice from an attractive young woman named Jennifer, who happens to be imaginary.
I don't have an imaginary friend. I have an imaginary gang. It includes Yummy and Steve Leopard are all madly in love with me. Hey, I can dream, can't I? And we make an interesting bunch. They're really like real people. I argue with them, fall in love with them, they get ill, Yummy and the Couplings go to school, though the saga characters stay with me all day, or go on holiday, and in the case of an early imaginary friend, Shade, a black werewolf, sometimes die!
This Troper has a group of people living in her head, which seriously isn't as creepy as it sounds. They all have reasons for being there, by the way.
This Troper had an imaginary friend named Dingo. We have an understanding. I don't mention him to my therapist, and in return he lets me communicate telepathically with him so I don't have to look like a schizophrenic. And we still don't talk about Pluto not being a planet anymore. It's our elephant in the room, but it's not like there's much I can do other than shrug and say it'll always be a planet to me.
This Troper had imaginary friends, an imaginary school, imaginary teachers, and imaginary pets when she was younger. Now she's weaned herself off of that and only deals with imaginary dragons.
This Troper, being an avid gamer, would, and still does, as she put it, bring game characters into this world from their world. Unfortunately, it went way too far, but I'm not going to go into what it led to.
This trope had a few over the years. There was Puck, a Stegosaurus who still shows up occasionally, and I think there was a woolly mammoth at some point. Currently, there's an invisible velociraptor that follows me around and watches me. Not exactly a friend, but we're warming up to each other.
This Troper and his younger siblings really like raising Chow in the gardens of Sonic Adventure 2, more so than we enjoy playing the real game. And every Chow we own has its own name and personality. For years, we would pretend to have conversations with them, pretend to be them, and so on, and we still do. And this Troper is 19.